A shocking new claim about the falling marriage rate is raising a lot of questions right now. A new study says the reason fewer people are getting married is because there's a shortage of, quote, economically attractive men.
Ask this question all the time. You complain about men, but are you being the type of a woman that a man would want, right? Maybe in the instant when men are not thinking with their big heads and they're saying, oh, whoa, she's half naked, great, I'm going to go for it. Yeah. That might be what a man wants. But long term, that's not what a man wants. A man doesn't want a girl that's just going to be naked all the time and put herself out there available for every man to see. Again, self-perpetuating problem. Not enough women calling out the fact that women are not desirable right now, in my opinion.
Woo! Okay, in your eyes, are women not desirable anymore, and why?
I mean, what at the end of the day, with the way laws are, the fact you could lose half your assets, your kids, your reputation, even. I mean, what's the benefit?
Change that nigga's name to Red Pill.
Shorter question. To your comment, because when men say that they could lose 50, a lot of these men don't have 50 to lose. If you really look at the stats of what men make, it's not a lot of money. Like, I'm in
50% of 40K is a lot of fucking money to that nigga that make 40K.
Okay, but I think the men that are making a certain amount of money should be more worried about the 50% than men that aren't really making money, that don't have businesses, that don't have rental property. It's different
women
thing.
like you that fucking finesse the shit out of you. You're
I make money.
That we're too broke to get worried about women like you taking our money because we don't make it. Like, what are you talking about?
But listen,
tell someone.
Well, Quinn, I work in the financial industry, so I know people make, and plus I make money. So you have to be realistic.
I make money too.
Okay,
I pay my bills.
That's cool, but we have to be realistic on what's really out there. Like, not all these men are making money. Not all these women are making money.
That's not true. That's not true. You can have a nigga making 45K who has contributed to his 401k over 10 years, and now he has hundreds of thousands of dollars to lose to a woman, even though he only makes 45K.
Yeah, and I have a question too, Q.
Oh my God.
I have a question too. So when she says economically unattractive, what's the is she speaking like 100K and over, the median income? Which group of economically unattractive men is she speaking of? Because if she's saying that there will ever be a time in America when there's no such thing as the median income, then I don't know what she's talking about. Majority of the people will always be in the middle.
The video was saying that that's what women are saying, but that's not necessarily what the truth is. That's what she was saying in the video.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, it takes two to make things go right? I don't think there was ever a situation for the most part in history where the vast majority of people were not meant to be working together in some capacity to make life work. Like, women have always worked, right? I mean, the women of yesteryear were making bread, selling clothes, doing whatever else they had to do to bring some form of income. Maybe not all the majority of the income, fine, but they were contributing in some way, shape, or form. But now we live in this modern society where you go on TikTok and social media, everyone's making $1 million, 100K, selling feet pictures. And now they want to come back and tell you that just because you might be working at McDonald's in one of your first jobs trying to make it up from fry cook to manager, that you're not economically attractive. When the reality is, at least I can only speak for me being young, we are not quite in our prime as of yet. You know, we still have a ways to go. I could end up being that economically attractive man in the future, but how would you ever know that? Because by the time we both reach that point where now I'm economically attractive, you're no longer physically attractive, because that's just how the scales tend to go. And so, you know, that's essentially one way that it tends to pan out.
That's going to be a hard problem that women's going to have to tackle in the future if they want to, wait until their mid to late 30s to start having kids, and then they want those men at the same economic level to start picking them. That's going to be a hard sell. That's going to be a hard sell.
Not for Vibe Boy. They're going to be knocking them down, boy.
No.
Wait, so
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm done having kids though. That's a fact.
You got a vasectomy?
All right.
My youngest kid is 8.
That wasn't the question.
Did you get a vasectomy?
That was old.
You probably wear
you wear rubbers every time you bust down a chick?
Yeah, I do. Nah, dude.
I don't believe you.
No,
Fuck.
wait. No way. Stop.
He lying.
Bro, you started smiling and
He lying.
He like,
Stop.
get him rubbing his hands,
Obviously,
you
I've had
know.
sex without condoms before, with girls that I didn't know. But now I'm way more I got more deep discipline now. You know what I'm saying? I don't really.
you got a better ball game.
I ain't as sexually active as I used to be because, females get like attached. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you.
You knocking them down then, huh?
I mean, bro, I have. I done did it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that now I'm
You
on
see
some
Shay,
more.
you see
I'm
Shay up there
on some
grinning?
more.
You see Shay grinning?
Do not put me in this.
I'm on more spiritual stuff when it come to me and sex. It's like females, they value you feel me?
Yeah.
They vagina. So when you hit them and you leave them alone, they don't like that. You see what I'm saying? And
All right, so hold on, wait. Let's
I do that a lot.
go ahead.
Y'all
Go
like
ahead.
that.
Go ahead,
I
Jazz.
do that a lot, and I realize.
But like, okay,
it's
so you
not
said you
fair.
went through that and that was some bullshit. So now you're
I
practicing
feel like
with discipline now, and
I
now
feel
you're
like
being
it's
more
not fair.
intentional when you come across women because now you realize that you can't just go sticking and moving with women who want more than just sex now. So you're moving.
They'll come for,
Okay, so you've matured. That's a good thing.
because they'll come for your car, you know what I'm saying, or
So you haven't
They
matured.
come
So
for
you
your
need
car?
women that's matured and they don't
They
put up with
come
your
up for your-
bullshit no
wait a
more.
minute.
What?
They get the cop blocking, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he hit me and we did it 3 times and I ain't talked to him again.
They be doing that to you?
You know?
Nope, Jazz, he didn't mature
Where
at
did
all.
he
Not
meet
one
his
bit.
girl?
No, I don't know where
saying,
he
like-
be meeting these
like-
girls.
Where do y'all be meeting these women?
You say
Dallas.
you from the Midwest?
Dallas,
I don't
down in
think-
Dallas.
No, I
When I
didn't.
meet
He
girls,
said he from the
I don't think
Midwest.
their intentions be
Yeah, but he
I'm
meet
from
them in
Chicago.
Dallas.
We don't
South
do
Bend,
that up here.
Indiana, Notre
Why
Dame.
Dallas?
No, they be in Dallas.
But
Touchdown,
Jay, why
Jesus.
did it take you 3 children before you came to the conclusion that it's now
Thank
time to have
you.
dick discipline?
I'm
No,
not gonna let you judge this
that
man.
ain't-
I don't agree
Wait,
with him, but
let
I'm not gonna let you.
let
Okay, hear me out. At the end of the day,
No,
listen,
that's
it's
a
good
good
you learn.
question.
Oh, what?
Judgment.
No, that's a
I
good
just
question.
care
Quinn
about women
just feel
better.
triggered because it applies to him too. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I don't. I
Answer this
don't.
question.
I got 3
No.
kids. I don't have 3 kids.
To be
The
honest,
first one was a
I still
mistake, and the
could-
second one I had
still
on
could do that.
purpose, motherfucker.
You ain't had that on purpose.
Oh,
Yes, I did, nigga. She said, we gonna break up if you don't give me a baby. I said,
And he
okay.
said, "Here we go."
Hey, at the end of the day, look, much love and respect because you learn from your experience. I'm 100% all credit. But it's just like we always talk to women about, oh well, you guys, you can't make more than however many mistakes. As soon as you make 1 or 2, you're out the game forever. And so I would just think that, because this is what my dad told me, a smart man will learn from his own mistakes, but a wise man will learn from the mistakes of others. And all my boys back there in Brooklyn, I mean, when I seen them with baby mamas or getting into gang violence or going to jail, whatever they were doing over there, I knew right then and there I didn't want to be a part of it. And so I did my darndest to stay out of any kind of situation that would put me there. So that's just why I question, like, why did it take you okay, fine, one kid, I give it to you, 1. But when you start saying 2, 3, I start kind of looking,
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't look at sex like a big thing, bro. It's just it's fun. It's a part of fun. It's like going to the bar and having drinks with your people. You know what I'm
Sex
saying? It's
is
a part of
dangerous.
fun. It's a
Sex
regular.
is really dangerous.
It's like going to
You
hoop.
contradicting yourself a little bit, Jay. Just a
You
little
think it's
bit.
just what?
I had to stop
You
thinking
can
of it
lose your
that
life
because
having sex,
females
my
don't
nigga.
think of it like that. They
You
got
can have a whole
feelings.
child.
I'm just saying,
Okay,
females
so
got feelings, and I usually didn't care about them. That's all. I didn't used to
okay,
care
absolutely.
about
And you know what? I 100% get you. It's just that I'm a firm believer. As much as I want to hold women accountable, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, Adam could have chose not to eat that. Adam could have chose not to eat the apple with Eve. So the same way I look at men and
Come
say,
on,
hey, listen, I can choose not to, put myself in
He
a
gonna
situation.
Hold on, y'all. Let's get back to the original.
I think Adam lied anyways. Go ahead.
I wanted to answer the question.
The whole Candace Owens
Adam like Lilith because her ass was fatter.
Are women losing the desirability of being not just in a relationship, because anybody can be in a relationship, but are they losing desirability based off of the fact that they are too visible, they too available, they too promiscuous looking. Are women becoming less attractive because they're more attractive to more people online, so to speak?
I say yes and no.
That's why I
say yes and no, but it also has to deal with their upbringing, right? A lot of these women don't have morals, they don't have values, they're not raised in two-parent households, healthy two-parent households. So that takes a play. Like, these people, like, no character, they're rude. You can open the door, they don't want to say thank you. So it's not only about how they carry themselves sexually or what they're showing on the outside, but it's also how they carry themselves inside. They want to use men for money, they want to have a food guy. Like, I think it's a yes and no. It's all around, and I don't think it's gonna get better. Honestly, you got what's that girl? The Red. I don't even want to call her sexy. You got Red. You got people promoting baby mama hoodism. It's just so much toxic stuff that's going on in today's society, and I don't see it getting better. So